guys, welcome back to Mom, Can I Have Another Dollar? This might look at least slightly familiar because today we're going to play MegaMan Power Battle 2.
Yep.
If you were watching our program 10 years ago, remember, you haven't drank the memory away.
If somehow you're still with us, the Power Fighters is what this one's called.
Oh, I don't. Clearly, I don't care enough to remember.
Oh, I mean, like I'm saying, like to the viewer, because if you somehow joined us 6 years ago when we first started this, we posted this on.
Hold on a minute.
What's it called?
Skip past it too fast. The girl Mega Man looked like she had glands envy.
Oh, Keith, how do you find new and upsetting ways to disgust us? How do you do it?
Bobbleman.
Bobblehead.
So I love these two Mega Man games that came out because
I'm fighting Bubble Man.
When I was stationed at DLI, they had a MAME cabinet that had a bunch of random games on it, and then one of them was the first Mega Man game, and they also had.
Hold on, Kyle.
What?
Is this related to our latest fan fiction about Hank making a sexually inappropriate comment about Khan?
Oh God, I don't know.
And Khan Jr.
Oh yeah, because Keith said something like, "I'm gonna grill that pussy," and then Khan.
No, you said that. And Khan, Hank here, Barry. I didn't think she your type. She's not your direct blood relative.
Well, first Keith said, she's a little bit too old for you.
You're Hillberry? Like it rolls off his back, right?
Right, yeah.
Got him!
Hank's getting unusually froggy that day.
Yeah.
I'd like to bend to you over the sink. Oh, that's not appropriate to say to me, Hank. Here, I wasn't talking to you. The only other one was Khan Jr. And then Khan just immediately launches into a jovial mocking of Hank. Like he's not even upset. He's just making fun of Hank.
He doesn't even take him seriously.
Oh, like he just sees it as another opportunity to make fun of Hank Hillbilly.
Right.
And like the whole time he's laughing, like Connie just looks kind of uncomfortable. Like, this is my dad. He's saying this. He says this thing. Anyway, Kyle, what were you saying?
I don't even fucking want to pretend to know what I was saying.
Well, I will say this much. So, have you guys ever listened to the Proto-Men, that band that does like Mega Man themed songs?
Yes, I have. But. Well, go ahead and say what you're going to say.
Proto-Man sounds like us.
Well, the thing that I remember on this first level that you played was the fact that they do a song for Bubble Man, and it's all about how nobody gives Bubble Man respect because he sucks.
Yeah, right, naturally.
But, like, in a similar vein, do you think any of the other Robot Masters make fun of Shadow Man for being a weeb dipshit?
Maybe.
Do they make fun of him for having something in common with Shadow the Horg Hog?
Probably.
So Proto-Man is basically
your gun, idiot.
They're like fucking Star Bomb.
Well, no, they're like the mini bosses. There's a bunch of bands back in like the 2000s or whatever that did stuff like that. Like there's another band that I liked, which objectively is not a good band. To people who don't enjoy that kind of genre, but they were called Horse the Band, and they had a song called
Horse the Band.
Horse the Band.
Obvious joke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also kind of harkening back to earlier how I was saying like I can't say the word horror to discern between.
Most people cannot.
You gotta say spooky movie.
Yeah.
I want to see a spook flick.
Yeah.
Although that sounds vaguely racist somehow.
Yeah.
And then they put you in handcuffs.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Those are illegal.
Because I was saying like, oh yeah, like sometimes I have difficulty like being discernible between saying a horror or a horror. So I have to like really put effort into it because sometimes it'll just sound like I'm saying the same thing, like horror.
Yeah. All I got was KK.
I'm really into horror.
KK Bazaar, which has a picture of a fuckable Grimalkin. Oh, wait.
Well, you've upset me further, so please, Kyle, continue with what you were talking about.
This is the most upsetting episode.
Well, I don't think that's even possibly true. Have you seen Zentrix yet?
Nick, have you shown this episode? Did you bring this to that party you were invited to where everyone said, bring the shittiest thing you have, or whatever the premise was? I forget. Someone wanted you to bring a Mickey head to something, and it was like...
no, we're doing a YouTube party because somebody found a way that like everyone can contribute to a playlist, and it'll get randomized and whatever. And I made some offhand comment about, like, I would include my own show, except I want you guys to still be friends with me when this is all over. And the response was not what I was expecting. He said, either give us the very best that you've got or the very worst.
This would be very meta if you use this episode.
Yeah. So
I hope you're planning on bringing in a few videos from important videos. If nothing else, back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Or that one with the guy that's skydiving or hang gliding or whatever, and he goes, "What the fuck are you doing, Jeff?" And the guy crashes through a fence. Those are very important videos. That's a bad time to take a sip of
my drink.
Man, this guy's got clit feet. What the hell's going on with this guy? Who's this motherfucker?
Yeah, what the fuck? His legs are like 5 times larger than his entire body.
He's got glands legs.
Well, that's
Is he
MegaMan,
called Glands Man? That guy who says
Centaur Man, the stupidest piece of shit ever thrust into this franchise.
Okay, here's what's funny about Mega Man. I don't really know Mega Man because I never played it growing up and I never learned to like it, right?
Right.
But Mega Man, it does figure he's in Smash Brothers, right? And I remember back when Smash Brothers came out, went to my friend's house, right? He's a big Smash guy. He used to play in tournaments in the whole 9 yards. But
gross.
I was like the only one around that was even a little bit into it that could play with him.
Could you imagine that's like something you had to tell people? Like, oh yeah, I went to Smash tournaments and I was
there's
really
more
good
embarrassing things. You could say, for example,
Kyle,
I did a
that's
Let's
not
Play.
even remotely funny. It never was in the first place.
Oh, well, could you
we
imagine?
already told you that joke sucks. You should have learned by now.
What if
Hope or learn, motherfucker.
What if
Anyway.
I wasn't joking?
Then you're just a regular idiot. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Well, the point was, fellas, bring them hackles down. Bring them cocks back in. Get them back internal, all right? You got cocks internal, boys. We got business to attend to. All right, so his wife was there watching us play, and she's asking, we happen to be on the Mega Man
told
stage.
this story several
but
times.
It's so good. It's so funny because she's like,
Yeah,
she's like trying to indulge us, right? Like, who's this character's name? And I said, oh, that's Smegmaman. My favorite character in this game is called Smegmaman. And she's like, ew, that's gross. Like, she took me seriously because she didn't know any better. Then she, like, watched the game for a few seconds and said, wait a minute, he's called Mega Man. You. And I said, all right, that was a joke. That was a joke. But for serious, this guy's name, and we're on the stage with the big yellow boss thing. I don't know his real name. That's what's even funnier about it. I don't know Mega Man enough to know all the bosses.
I think he was the devil or something like that.
The big yellow circle with the eyeball. Anyway,
yeah,
she's
the
like,
yellow devil.
okay, what's that character's name? And I said, his name is Mike Hunt. And at that point, she knew I was fucking with her. So she's like, she rolls her eyes like, oh, Keith. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just joking. His real name is Larry Fuckface.
And Nick, you said that I'm not allowed to try to make jokes, and then you just let Keith tell us that whole fucking story?
That wasn't a joke. That was an anecdote.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you said you got mad at me for not being funny enough.
Here's the difference. Here's the big winning point. It went somewhere.
Which was nowhere.
If it went even
it had a definitive end.
Yeah, you know why it had an end? Because he's fucking told that story several times on the show. So he's gotten fucking stand-up practice of it. He's crowd worked that fucking story.
He's only told it once, and this makes
he's
it part
told
of
that
this
story so many times.
Okay, here's the thing.
He's told it to us
if a story takes even
times.
one
he's only told
definitive
it on
step,
the show once.
Just out of respect, I didn't fucking tell the story for him.
If it doesn't,
I was about to.
If a story takes even one definitive step in any cardinal direction, it's gone 1,000 times farther than the average Kyle tale. Hey, get the NASA logo. There you go. You got it. It's time to go work for NASA. Does anyone else think NASA's crap?
You know, well, let me follow up with another story I've already told before, which is when I was a young idiot and I played Mega Man with my cousins in, like, elementary school. On Mega Man 3, we did not know that you could change powers. So, yeah.
Oh, look, he's torching his ass.
Yeah, the fact that you could borrow skills from other robots was a foreign idea to us.
Sounds like you fuckers should have been playing Sonic. That was more your mental capacity.
We were playing Mario 3.
We were enjoying our childhoods.
Did you even make it to the final boss?
And what?
Mario 3!
Not until I
we
became a man. grown.
We beat the game after I fell into somebody's frozen pool.
What?
Is that like a reference to the game or real life?
No, that's very literal. We were our neighbor had a pool. It was frozen over in the winter. I fell into it, and since I was not to go outside any further for that day.
After my neighbor, Dr. Zucchini, took a picture of me the day we spilled paint, I beat Mario 3.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The scars still haven't healed from that day. I don't know what that... Okay. Dude, should I explain that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would make you explain yourself at gunpoint right now if I could.
Yeah, but once I'm done explaining, you'd probably just go ahead and pull the trigger. Okay. The paint thing is from a PSA, like a really awkward PSA that I've seen on the internet where the message is like warning kids about child molestation, and the gimmick of the commercial or it's like a kid goes over to his neighbor's house who gets him to paint stuff, and he like spills paint on his clothes and gets him to take his clothes off. And he takes a picture of him. He's like, "This will be to remember the day we spilled paint."
Man, regional commercials are so weird.
No, it was on the internet or something, and I was just being.
Keith, are you sure you weren't just looking at some weird child porn website, and this is just your way to admit it to us?
Nick's story about the pool.
I wish the audience could see my face.
I wish I could see your
telling
face.
this story. You will go to a prison either of the legal sort or of my own design.
or if there is a god. Of the eternal.
There's not, which is why I have to take justice into my own hands.
We can make a movie out of this. Nick's quest for vengeance. It's like that one movie about the guy that shoots everything.
The
one
Punisher? What in the
Shooter?
fuck?
The one that Red Letter Media really liked. It has death in the title, I think. It's like that fat guy in the brown suit that just shoots like 8,000 people at the end. You know.
Okay.
There's like a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. Well, anyway. So I think I thought the previous episode was the worst, but oh wait, is this the same one? Is this the one we were talking about what you should take to your party, Nick? Were we talking about this the same episode? Holy shit.
I don't even fucking know.
I think we have to now. I think you have to bring this one.
All I know is we have to send Keith to jail.
Or like a re-education camp or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know if jail necessarily.
I got a couple of blue paws in me,
someone's got to
boys.
take care of him. And
Take
I'm over
care
here
of.
trying to suppress my sad hiccups. And I don't know how to do it. I don't think I'm doing a good job.
That seemed pretty final bossy, though. Did you rescue us from this horrible?
Yeah, I have to kill him now.
Oh, no, you're not done. I was just about to ask if the sweet taste of victory helps with those sad hiccups, but...
No.
I fully
there's
assume...
a countdown.
Yeah,
there's a countdown. You better kill
So I have to
him.
kill him again.
Does Dr. Wily have a bidet?
Probably.
I assume he does. He probably designed one. It's 10 times more efficient than a regular one. Now, here's the thing. Does Dr. Robotnik even wipe his ass?
No, Dr. Robotnik shits into a tube that just goes straight into his body again.
Dr. Robotnik has a robot slave that licks him clean.
Oh, I think Dr. Robotnik shits into a tube that's connected to a sort of a compressor machine that prints Sonic games. Hey-oh!
Cool. Well, we beat it. We beat the game.
You beat it. The blood is on your hands.
We the royal
good.
win. You guys were here. You witnessed it.
Oh boy, the girl Mega Man's back to get her clitori back from Proto-Man.
Hey, Proto-Man, I know that we're basically enemies at this point in our canon, but how you doing?
I know how you suffer, Proto-Man.
Give those-
Nick is
Anyway,
Proto-Man.
I don't give a shit beyond this, so join us next time on Mom Can I Have Another $1?
Yeah!